Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I'm going to tell you where I'm traveling for the winter 2023-24, and I'm now partially through my trip, and I want to tell you about the Walmart I'm at, which is my favorite Walmart in the whole country, mainly for two reasons, and it's here in Del Rio, Texas. So let me tell you why that is. And then I'm going to go to the map and show you exactly where I'm traveling this winter. Now, one reason is because it's a big shopping area here, and right out in front of the store along the highway here is 8 restaurants, including one of my favorites, the Panda Express. So there are a lot of places to eat just within one block of this Walmart. And right beside the Walmart is one of Texas's finest barbecue restaurants, which is where I'm going to have lunch. But what separates this Walmart out from the others around the country is that here they have 8 of these really long parking stalls, where right in the front they have painted RV park only. This is something I haven't seen at any Walmart anywhere else. Now, I've been here a few times and there's always at least one 18-wheeler truck parked in the RV park only spaces, and there's always some cars parked in them as well, but there's plenty of spaces. I've never seen it full up. This is the auto repair department, so that's why these cars are here. But this is just really nice. I mean, you're not going to get a better welcome at any Walmart anywhere else. Well, now let's go to my computer. I have looked all over Walmart's website, and the only place I could find where it mentions RV parking is in their frequently asked questions. So if you click on here, this is what it says. And you will notice that nowhere is the word overnight mentioned, and they provide no rules of what you should or shouldn't do when you're RV parking in their parking lot. And all of the many rules that people will tell you about Walmart RV overnight parking are all made up by RVers. Self-imposed rules. Now, they're all good rules, but that doesn't mean you have to follow them in your situation. They're good general rules, but in some cases, they can vary depending on your situation. Now, let's go to the map and I'll show you my route for this winter trip. I'll be starting out in my hometown of Seguin, Texas, then going down to Stockdale, where there is a Shell gas station, convenience store, and also inside there is a barbecue restaurant, and also a Hunt's Pizza, which is my favorite pizza, by the way. Spending a couple nights there, and then go to the Walmart in Floresville and the Walmart in Pleasanton. And at Pleasanton is where I did a video of the Longhorn Museum, then the Walmart in Pearsall, and the Walmart in Uvalde. And at each one of these Walmarts, I'm going to be spending 2 nights at each one. And the reason why I didn't go from Seguin directly across to Uvalde is because there's just more places to stop along this a little bit longer route. And then from Uvalde, go to Brackettville, where I stayed overnight at a restaurant, has a big parking lot, and then to Del Rio, where I first stayed 5 nights at the Del Rio Elks Lodge with hookups, and then at the Del Rio Walmart for a couple nights where I am right now. So when I leave here tomorrow, I'm going to go down south to the Walmart at Eagle Pass and the Walmart at Carrizo Springs. Spending a couple of nights at those as well. And then from Carrizo Springs, there is a rest stop here. This is Interstate 35 that goes from San Antonio to Laredo. There's a rest stop northbound and then a rest stop southbound, and I have not been at these two before. So here I'm going to start a new video about boondocking spots in South Texas in the Laredo area, and then from there go down to the Laredo Travel Center. I've been there a couple times where they allow RVs to overnight park. And then the Lake Casablanca, that's a state park where I've been to before with hookups. Spent probably just a couple days there. And then this Garcia is a rest area, which I've not been to before. I'm going to check that out. And also one down here called Drexel Rio Grande, where there is some scenery along the Rio Grande River. So probably just one night each at Garcia and Drexel. And then coming down to Falcon County Park is a free campground, no hookups. I'm going to check that out, another place I haven't been to. And then Falcon State Park, which is right on the lake here. I've been there before, and I'm going to stay there a week because that's one of the few state parks that actually has a weekly rate, and it is a really cheap rate. And then go down to the Walmart at Rio Grande City. Then from Rio Grande City, I'm going to go to the Walmart at Penitas. And there I'm going to get on my motorcycle and go over here. This is an official border crossing that is by way of a ferry. And go into this Mexico town and just kind of look around that Mexico town on my motorcycle. Have lunch there. See what they might have I want to buy. And then come back up to Penitas. And then, after a couple of days there, go to the Walmart in Mission and stay a night or two at Cracker Barrel. And then there's an Elks Lodge here in McAllen, where I've stayed before. I'll stay probably a week there. And then a couple of days at the Walmart in McAllen, which is the only Walmart in McAllen that allows overnight RV parking. And then go up to the Sandpipers Resort in Edinburgh. And that is a nudist resort that I've been to 3 times before. I like to stay there because they play water volleyball. My favorite participating sport. So after a week at Sandpipers, I'm going to go down for one night at the Flying J, which is on the interstate here. And right next to Flying J is a Mexican restaurant I really like that specializes in tamales. And then I'm going to go and spend a week at the Nature's Resort. That's another nudist resort that is really nice. I've been there twice before. And then I'm going to come down to the town of Harlingen. There's 4 places I want to stay in Harlingen. There's the Bass Pro Shops, a Cracker Barrel, and the Travel Info Center, and all 3 of those allow RV overnight parking. And then I'm going to go to the Elks Lodge in Harlingen, where they have hookups, and then go on further down to San Benito, where there is this RV park that I've been there before. I really like. They've got a Passport America deal for 5 nights for half price. And then over to the Walmart in Port Isabel. And then going up South Padre Island to the very end, where you can overnight RV park right on the side of the road. And then come down to an RV park on the south side of Padre Island, which is called Isla Blanca. That's a nice beach RV park I've been to before. Then from there, go to the Walmart on the north side of Brownsville, and then up to Port Mansfield. And this, they have a RV parking spot somebody told me about I want to check out there. And then also at this Fred Stone Park, it's a city park, of Port Mansfield that is right on the ocean front. I was there years ago, and then for COVID they closed it down. It took them 2 or 3 years to rebuild it. So I'm going to go back and see. I'm not positive they still allow RV overnight parking, but I'm going to check it out. Then from Port Mansfield, I'm going to go up to Sarita at a rest area here I haven't noticed before. Spend a night or 2 there. And then over to the Riviera Fishing Pier, which I really like. I've been there like 3 times. And then go up to the Walmart at Kingsville. Then from Kingsville over to Corpus Christi. And most of the Walmarts in Corpus Christi do not allow RV parking. There is one there and there that does. And then I'm going to go down to the Malaquite Campground, which is on the Padre Island National Seashore. And they have a paved campground that will cost me, I think, $7 a night. I'm going to spend like 2 weeks there. And then up to another parking spot here on the Packery Channel, just across from Corpus Christi. And then I'll probably spend a few more nights at those Walmarts, and then also a night at the Cracker Barrel, and then up Corpus Christi to their Labonte Park, which I really like. It's a nice, simple city park that allows up to 6 nights overnight RV parking. And then go north to Three Rivers, which has an RV park, full hookups for $15 a night. Spend a few nights there. And then to the Walmart in Kennedy, and then back to Stockdale for probably a couple more nights, and then back up to Seguin. And at that point, I'll figure out how much time I still need. There's other places I can spend around Seguin. It'll be spring, kind of early summer. And then in the first week of May, I'm flying out of San Antonio to go on my European cruise. And when it gets closer to May, I'll tell you about the European cruise I'm going to take. I'll have a lot of videos on there, but like I said, not many videos this winter in my South Texas trip. I actually started this trip from Seguin to Stockdale in about mid-November, so my videos have been delayed lately until I get them caught up. So I'm hanging out in Texas, just waiting for the time to fly out from San Antonio onto my European trip. So in this video, I just wanted to tell you about where I'm going, what I'm doing this winter. So coming this next May is going to be some exciting times on the RV Vagabond YouTube channel. Hope you join me. Good day, folks.